normally there's a Jackson. There we go. Hey boy. I was going to say normally whenever I open this back door there's a Jackson right behind me, but yeah. Anyway, I brought a new bike. Do you want to see it? 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 I won't tell you what it is, but I will tell you it's blue and it's got gold forks. Okay, you ready? You ready? Oh, look at this! Oh, beautiful, beautiful blue colour scheme with the gold forks. Oh yeah. See why? No, anyway, there it is. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is another 600RR, but it's the model previous to the one I used to have. Gorgeous, right? Very, very well looked after, very, very super clean. I love the fact they've had these in the rear, in the tail fairing. The CBR I had didn't have that. I think they should have carried this through. I think it's really striking, that. Very similar in many, many ways these are. It's 2005. So I think it was the first year they started using upside down forks. With all of these things on that I have no idea what. That I would never touch this. I would never touch it. I just know this means the suspension's not that crap. So sooner have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So yeah. Completely original, one owner from new, 11,000 miles. Never seen the rain. 11,000 miles since 2005. You know, absolutely immaculate everywhere, other than scratch there and the scratch there where something fell in the chap's garage and just caught it on its way down. So I'm not going to grumble at that, you know. I've given it a quick clean already the day I bought it back. Rode it 3 hours back from Newcastle. Yeah, 3 hours. Hey boy, do you like the bike? I like the bike. I love you, but I like the bike. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so it's completely original, other than I did buy some smoked lenses already. And at first I thought, why are they upside down? I've put them upside down. Look, the writing's upside down, but it doesn't matter which way you put it. There's always some writing upside down, so yeah, bit annoying that. Paid £3,450 for it, which, looking at the market, I thought was really, really good. Yeah, full service history. It's just what you want in this model bike, if you know. It's what you want. When I was first looking at these bikes, I wanted a black one because you know what I'm like for black bikes. What drew me to this one was the condition and the mileage, and I thought, well, do you know what? I've got £4 grand for a bike. This is for 3.5. I could buy a black fairing kit. So I went up, bought it, got it home, fell in love with the colour. Not so sure I want to change it to black just yet. I might go for the rest of this year in blue, but a fairing kit's like 300 and something quid for a quality one. That's ABS plastic, not fiberglass crappy thing. So maybe for the rest of this year I am going to keep it blue because it just looks flipping good, right? I'm going to do the usual bits I done on the last CBR, like carbon fibre skinned all this and this, and I do want some carbon fibre on it because I love carbon fibre. I'm also tempted to carbon fibre this bottom part here because that separates there, you see, and I thought that would look really, really good in carbon. And other than that, there's not a lot to carbon, really. Let's go for this, these, and maybe the rear hugger. That's it. And I think that'd be enough on these. I want a tail tidy for it. I want a tinted front screen for it. I want black short levers. I want the carbon sticker that goes on the clocks and on the yokes. All the good stuff, all the good stuff. But yeah, completely original. Really made up with it, I seriously am. It's got 12 months MOT. Look, these models also come with this rear brake light standard. Remember, I had to put that on the new one, the shape I had before. I had to buy and fit that, but now they're originally on there on these ones. second, I didn't warm up and take it for a spin. Today's weather, can you even hear me? Oh, hold on, settings. Yeah, so today's weather is pretty much like this, but it's not going to rain. It's going up to about 20 degrees, so grey and muggy basically. So, do you know what as well, right? Let me show you this. 3 hours back from Newcastle, and the only reason I had to stop was the day before I bought it, I went on this Krav Maga and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu all day course. It was like the warm-up started at 9 and we finished about 7. Yeah, 9 in the morning, 7 at night. We had an hour's dinner in the middle and straight back on it. And everything hurt. Ergonomically, that has to be slightly different to the last CBR I had. I bought this thinking, right, my last CBR was really uncomfortable, so I'm going to have to look into making this more comfortable for myself. This is different. Has to be different. It's a little bit taller for a start, because on the last CBR I could flat foot it and have some bend in my knees. This one, I can kind of flat foot it with some, it's hard to explain. I'm on the balls of my feet way more than I was on the last one. But anyway, I want to show you me sitting on it. I just feel like it's bigger than the last one. Yeah, so as I was saying, 3 hours back from Newcastle. I have to thank Alice for bearing with me that day. I said, oh, can we go look at this bike? Would you mind driving the car back? She was like, yeah, sure. Where is it? I said, oh, Newcastle. We're in Nottingham. Went to go look at one in Leeds, a 2011 shape, a Layla edition. I thought, oh wow, okay, I'll go and have a look at that one then. And it's in my price range. Had an Akrapovic exhaust on it, and really nice. The reason it was cheap, it was a category N, so panel damage. It was dropped basically, and the insurance wrote it off. We put it back together, and in the pictures it looked stunning. I didn't care about the category N as long as it's not C or D or anything like that. I thought, what's panel damage? I'm going to swap them panels anyway to black, wasn't I? So I didn't care. Went to go look at it. This was in Leeds, from Nottingham to Leeds. I've never seen a bike look so sorry for itself. I was mortified actually, because I had my heart set all the way up. I was thinking, should I just ring the insurance company now on the way up and get it done, because I know I'm going to have it, and I'm really glad I didn't. Things missing left, right and centre, things loose left, right and centre, no panels lined up, there was scuffs on every panel. I went to go fill the back brake, nothing. All the way down I had to pump it, and then I got some bite. Bar ends missing. What else was there? Bar ends missing. The clutch side grip would just slide on and off, like this. It was just slapped together. It was just a slapped together bike. And when I started it up, I wasn't so sure my last CBR sounded, because they're the same engine. I'm not so sure my CBR sounded like that one did. So I said to him, look, I'm going to have a look at one in Newcastle now. I'll let you know. I immediately knew I wasn't interested. And then 2005, look, and look how well it's been looked after. Look how clean it is and how perfect it is. Age is just a number when you look after things. This is definitely true. It's just a number if you look after it, because in every single way this is a more amazing and cleaner and well looked after. But in many ways this is a newer bike than that 2011 I went to look at. It rides like it's done no miles whatsoever. It is incredibly smooth. And actually, talking about smoothness, I wanted to tell you about this. The difference I have noticed between this one and the newer one, this one seems a lot friendlier for road use. It's not so snatchy. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is a slight difference in power between this and the new one. Well, the 2007 I had. The 2007 would boom immediately. Not that this doesn't, but it was very noticeable on the one I had. This one lags a little bit behind that. However, for the roads, it's perfect because it's smooth. Everything is smooth. It takes up the bumps. When you change gear and dump the clutch, it's smooth. It's not a snatch. But when you want it and you twist it on, wow, yeah, it makes me feel just as scared as the last one I had. So perfect, clean, original example. I thought would be fantastic because you know what I'm like. You know I'm going to get stuck in and get involved. And yeah, I'm really glad to bring you guys with me on this. So shall we get suited, booted, and take you for a ride then? I think we should. Alright, so there's been a bit of a change of plan. I ended up going to work, got offered some good money to do some 4 hours work, so I just jumped off and done that. So today is the next day, and I was planning to ride it. I thought, you know what, I've just said that we'll go for a ride now, and I've decided today I'm going to strip some parts off and carbon fibre dip and paint them, like I did my last CBR. So I've already stripped 17 years this bike's been untouched for. I've had it less than a week and I'm about to just, yeah, I'm about to make my mark on it. So I'm carbon fibering these side panels, the plastic cover that goes there. I'm also considering this panel here.
Oh, shut up, Rick, and just crack on with it, will ya?
In the shed. You know, panels everywhere. Carbon fibered, tinted really dark. Just gonna sand them down now, wet flat polish up. So I've stripped my panels, I've painted them, done a bit of a carbon dip to them, made them really dark. They look a bit hazy because I've just put some ceramic coat and waiting for it to dry. But really pleased with how they've turned out actually. It's quite hard to see the carbon fibre pattern in there because of how dark I've done it. But I like it dark. I don't want it too grey. So I'm gonna chuck them on, wipe it down, and then I promise we'll go for this ride. And there we have it, panel. Looks good, doesn't it? It took years off the back. By the way, I've decided this sticker is definitely coming off. But yeah, all chuffed. Bit of bling on the bike. So let's go and bloody ride the thing now, man. Been ages. Let's just go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Got a couple of errands to run, the sun's out, the bike's warmed up. First thing I need to do is go to the vets, get Jackson's tablets. He's not poorly, he's just got a bad skin condition and he needs a bit of help sometimes, so let's go. But anyway, let's go do this, guys. So I have ridden this bike before now. Obviously I rode it 3 hours back from Newcastle, loved it. I want to talk about the differences I found in this one being the previous model to the one I used to have. So this is 2005, and I think 2006 was the last year they made this particular model, and then 2007 was when the new models started and I had the 2007. I'm sweating already. Need to get moving, please. First thing I found sitting on this bike is I think it's a bit taller, maybe a little bit wider. I've checked the specifications and apparently everything's the same, but sitting on it tells a different story. Oh, that's nice, get a bit of wind going. yeah, sitting on the bike tells a different story altogether. I could flat foot with some, in fact, I've been through this already, so yeah, ergonomically this fits a bit better than the last model I had. Secondly, I noticed as soon as I jumped on the bike was how much smoother it is in the throttle. Now, changing gear and releasing the clutch and even the throttle just feels a lot more controlled. The last CBR, I didn't quite get used to unless it was just me, and maybe that's just the way these bikes are, and I've just kind of gotten a bit better at changing gear now as I've been riding for over a year now. Maybe not so much of a noob anymore. But anyway, I found the last CBR I had, I found it really hard to get out of the jerkiness, you know, jerking in between gear changes, and it was really snatchy and responsive, which is a great thing actually. I quite liked the responsiveness of the last CBR I had. That's another difference. Now, I've been told these do have the same engines, but the newer models have a slightly different mapping system. I might be wrong, but this is just what I've read and what I believe to be the truth. Same engines, different mapping, and I think they have a few gear ratio change things. I'm not too sure on that. And I have noticed that low down in the rev range, this CBR lacks quite significantly to my last CBR. But don't get me wrong, it soon winds up and it makes me crap my pants just as much as the last one does. And I'm not saying this is slow low down, not by any means, but there is something different about the low down power on this one compared to the low down power of the one I used to have. I found myself on the last CBR, it didn't matter what gear I was in, if someone wanted to try it, I could just snap it back and I'd be away quite very quickly. But on this one, I probably want to change down a gear just to be sure that I've got some good power there. Anyway, another thing I've noticed is the handling. Now, this model to me, I don't understand why these things are happening, but this feels like it handles a bit nicer. I don't know if the weight's different or what, but I've tried not to look at specifications between the two models because I wanted to give my unbiased, you know, just my personal experience from sitting on the last one to now sitting on this one. I did look at the size to see ergonomically how it would feel, but other than that I didn't really look at characteristics on handling, power. I wanted to feel these things for myself. Now I will say handling at low speeds anyway, road speeds, this feels a lot nicer, feels a lot more control. Anyway, the vets are here, so do your check. Get Jackson's steroids because he's getting hench. No, he's not getting hench. Right, let's just go and pay this bill. Doggy drugs acquired. Let's go and give him some medicine, shall we? I should do that first before. Oh, it's just nice to feel some wind. Yeah, the handling on this bike is so different to the last one. Either it's different, or again, I'm just becoming a better rider. But this one gives me way more confidence than the last one does. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. And I really wanted to buy the same shape as I used to have because I loved that bike. Jackson has been medicated. Shoes have been changed. Now please don't wear trainers and ordinary jeans to ride your bike. Do not do that. I am an absolute flid for doing that. However, I'm taking the risk today, and it is a risk doing this all the time, but I am extremely sweaty and warm and hot. Been on the go since God knows what time I got up, and you know, I'm not planning to break any speed limits today, not that you should anyway, right? But I'm not planning to do some stupid crazy speeds, so if, you know, should the worst happen, the most I'm going to be doing is the limit, and even that is a massive risk. So just do not do what I'm doing, okay? Just don't do it. Anyway, however, oh, to feel that cold breeze coming through my jeans and trainers though, oh, that's what I needed. Right, anyway, back to the bike. I really like it. I really do like it. It feels way more set up for the road than the model I had. I just don't know why I feel way more comfortable on this one. I have not once had the hip pain I got before. I have no idea why that is. 3 hours from Newcastle, and I did stop at services because, again, the day before I went on a very intense course and it was more backache. And elbow ache, because I'd done my elbow in as well that day, that I stopped for, but nothing in the hips over 3 hours. I can't explain that. Again, now sitting on the bike, I can already tell that I'm not going to get any problems in the hips. I don't know what the difference is. I really don't know what the difference is between the two bikes ergonomically, because if you look at them, they would look the same, but clearly they're not. God, it feels good to be back on here. It feels good to be back on this channel with a sports bike. It's just, at one point I didn't think I was going to do it anymore, you know, let alone be doing it again on a super sport. I'm very chuffed, I really am. So I've already ordered some bits for the bike. I've ordered, well, a tinted front screen. Everything about this, why is it just so smooth? Everything's just so bloody smooth. The suspension, the way it soaks up bumps. 2 into 1. What do you have to do? You have to do your check, of course you do. Yeah, I've ordered a couple of bits and I've got a few things planned for this bike, and I think it's going to be really good. Get some good content on the go. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Look at my bike, look, it looks amazing in blue. I really wanted it in black, to be fair, but this blue is it's just struck me in the heart. I think it looks great. I really think it looks great, and for the price it costs to get some fairings, maybe I will over winter just to see what it looks like. But the blue has really grown on me. And oh, I can smell some food. I can smell garlic. Oh, garlic. It always gets you hungry, doesn't it, when you can smell that? Oh. Yeah. I'm just really happy. I'm just so happy to be on it. And I want to ride a couple more bikes as well for this channel. I still need to get in touch with this chap who's been kind enough to say I can use his LXR for a review. And after this video, I think that'll be the next video, to see what the Euro 5 LXR, how that deals with, like, well, how that compares to the previous LXR, and how, you know, how going from a 125 to a 600 then back to a 125 would feel. That's what I'm interested in. So yeah, thank you for that, mate. I will be in touch today, but not today for me, not today for you, about that. And also, I have a friend Mick Rogers, who runs Arnold Bikers. He's bought a 1250 Bandit. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so clean. It is super clean, and he's painting the wheels black, and he's painting the wheels gold, and he's got a Black Widow exhaust he's bought for it. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So he said I can give that a ride as well for the video. So I just think it'd be cool to get these bikes, you know, on the channel. Right, it looks all grey over there. Hope it don't bloody rain. Yeah, I think that'll be really good. I think that'll be really good for the channel, because a lot of channels out there feel the need to ride the latest and greatest. You know, let's ride the new Ducati, let's ride the new BMW 1000 and whatnot. And yeah, I watch them videos because flipping that, right, great videos, great bikes. You want to see what these machines can do. I'm not slating them up in the slightest, but your average Joe blog like myself can't afford those bikes. Okay, I work hard, I and I saved, but no, maybe I should have listened more in school and worked a bit harder, but then maybe I could afford them, but no, I don't. I'm just your average guy, okay? And three and a half, well, I paid £5 for the Vulcan, didn't I? I paid £5 for that. That was like £5, Rick. Jesus, are you sure you're doing the right thing here, mate? So, no, I think bikes that your average person would buy would be brilliant for the channel, so people can have a quick look, you know, see what they're saying, see what they think to these bikes, get some miles on them, you know, few owners, how they're going to stand up and stuff. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, and that excites me, to be fair, that really does. I'd like to ride a new bike, don't get me wrong. I'd love to ride the brand new Fireblade or the new BMW or something like that, just for the experience. But oh, well, I've had a nice cup of tea at my mum's and some food. She really likes the bike, she loves the colour. It was really nice to see her, and now I'm on my way to my friend Mick's house. I want to check his Bandit out. He's got his wheel on and he's just fitted his Black Widow exhaust, and I want to go check this out before my battery dies. But yeah, I hope you guys are, you know, liking the look of the bike. I've just fallen straight in love with it. I took to it like a duck to water. As soon as I sat on it and knocked it into first gear and pulled away, I was like, yeah, this feels like home, being on a sports bike. And it's bigger. I can't get over the fact that it just feels bigger than the last one. So it's so smooth, everything's just flipping lovely about it, and it's gone quite cold now. I wish I'd have put my normal riding jeans and boots on, because yeah, the breeze is getting to me now a bit, but I'll be alright. I've ridden in colder, that's for sure. So I'm going to try and save the battery, because it's gone low really quick for some reason, and I want you guys to see the this Bandit. If he's at the garage, he might not even be at the garage, but if he is, I'm going to save the battery now, so I can show you around this bike. But yeah, oh, look at it, just lovely, just lovely, just lovely, just lovely. Look, oh, what a nice bike you are. You are a nice bike. Oh, I love you. I love you, bike. Right, see you soon. We have a new patron, and his name is Brian Close. Thank you very much, my friend. Your name goes on the helmet now. I'm going to pop you right here. Brian, how shall we do this? Shall we do... Yeah, let's make this fancy. Let's go... Let's give you some of that. And we'll start here with the B. Yeah, that'll do. Let's B-R-Y. Brian Close. Oh, there's a dribble. Brian Close. Ooh. I'm gonna have to hold that like that till it dries now. Once that has dried, I'm gonna go another colour on top of it. I'm not sure what yet, but for now, I just wanted to show you that. Thank you so much for your support, mate. I do appreciate that. It's really kind of you. And yeah, helmet's looking. I can't even turn it around now because I don't want that to drip. But thank you ever so much, and thank you so much to all of you as usual. You just can't believe you stuck around. I really can't. I really can't. I'm really grateful. So thank you guys. Let's crack on with the video. Oh, right, so a couple of hours have passed, and his bike's not quite ready, and I did want to show you how it looks at the moment. However, it's Tuesday tomorrow, and it's Arnold Bikers Meet, and he's hoping to have it all done for then. So I thought I'd wait until tomorrow and record his bike when it's all together and looking nice. Oh, it's a bit cold now. Definitely should have worn my proper jeans and shoes today. But I could spend forever on this bike. Honest to God, I could. It's beautiful. Oh, it's already work tomorrow. Where did your weekends go? It's absolutely mental. Check and turn. All right, so yeah, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. And let me just say again how great it is to be back and amongst you wonderful people. Next video hopefully will be on a different bike, and there might be some kind of mods to do on this bike before that bike. So yeah, it should be a cool video, it should be an interesting video to watch anyway. So thank you very much for watching again, and to all my patrons who stuck through, didn't even quit on me, you know, even when I was out. I want to say sulking, but it was a bit more than sulking. When I was proper blue, when I was proper down and my mental health wasn't great, you guys just stuck in there. I know my subscribers, you guys, man, you guys. Catch you in the next one. Big love to you all. Ride safe and stay flipping awesome, man, because you guys are just next level flipping cool. All right, till next time, mates. See you later.